Me honum sound say. Me see. Na miracles na kwa beka. Was it they never asked him anything about 55 million biya. Number 1. Number 2. Abrantia na almost had in a car hon say ono na start itua no. Nana are who say such state institution etimi unprofessional. Etimi ditro say. Onim say sika wo tua no e close to about 500,000. And no free. Eye auditors report be a buy the data 2025. Yes, he won't almost say charge, you know, so won't just hack. But look at what Yoko did. Almost said that the number bomb to say, a some miracles ye, you know, and one accountant, and Jatun Sam, my first cabin and mutual hoka. Can you imagine? Why? Anyway, Mammy, Professor Isaac Boydis. Nana, let your finally, Mammy David, I don't know. 30 seconds, oh, sir, highway 11 billion, 30 seconds. Nana, what call Kumasi and saying? And then so free can now cook myself. Time be free, be one way minimum time I'll be your partners 7 hours.
I didn't see.
Acquire you were Kufado, Nanka or dualizing. Oh, first one, say acquire, yeah. Oh, a lot of places, and I'm on Kukumas and Passion Fanafi. Min Kokumasi, you see the Megasa min Kokumasi. That Megasa min Kokumasi. Mrs. Okasa min Kokumasi. Mrs. Okasa min Kokumasi. Miss Lawyer Michelle said, Yamepesa Michel, say, Yampesa Michel, say,
it's Hannah on the 15th July, and I did told you. Or say, a semi fee, Yura Mahama Yariga, majority leader. As someone can say, Ghanaians will see the tricks we are using to hold the city down artificially. And the economy will collapse if we allow Ghanaians to view and listen to the BOG governor's parliamentary probe.
Métier majority leader, the tricks part of the Manti. Okay. Manti the trick part of, but the other part of the what he said, suggested, say my governor no quite na Obabe can Yesika 7 months and the 2 Bontenia. Yentias this Yesika 7 no foreign partners or any other interested parties or motia one here na kwakoha send a then won't ever have
Osia or my Ghana baby a drone see a tone yen tone na yen chisika na munipa say no more never boy and you do the NSA no one will be in the horn of Babuao. Name of say Yankopon Ede and near my papa de Adum my Ghana gold bauxite manganese and chine precase anka just say be Yankopon de Biadom yen and so and ne Ghana or this year which ye yen penny for no aka a train a sisono say won't bet me their journeyman a boy and unquania diaka Nene the echoes of my Ghana money dear in fact ye won't say yen penny for more ye dear more papa Ekatwitwe di ababeto o my Ghana so nyina free Bank of Ghana ya wono mo kire se o ma anye ne sa enka yesidi no ebetimi akodu be 15 cedis dollars no meka kodu be 15 cedis ni adere yenim se MPP apen so ekoya ya nke ye du be 17 cedis kura na so o mu fra ben mu na ba 14 nene NDC aban so o mo bode wuro no nsem ba ko o meka kire Ghana for ne se o mo bo mbehwe amba ye dollar na ba form ti o mo ba ye ne kwan bia so se o mo hwe ma ne ba form se ebenya nsunsun so se enya nsunsun so no de ho de o mo hwe ho enti ese de omo de o man ni dwetre nyina ka koto dollar aba be gum ena o ma stabilize no ba se ese de anwe ne se aba be hweye Bank of Ghana governor ene o ka kopie mu omra hye bedwa fiem na ensema hudo bi a ekoso o man ni mu no de ensema ka koto dwa ne mra hye bedwa 43 ni MPP fo o ma se o ma no se o mo twen no afa de NDC fo se wo mo mpene ma yen record Bank of Ghana na yi ni nkomodie no ewo mra hye bedwa fie no se be ba bonten firi se ba bonten a o man ye ho beka ehinta sem bebre wom na ndo ye bo video bi kire mo ebra minority no majority ye NDC for kire se o mo makwa ma cameras mbem because ya nhwe sa afanyoma kemo ne o mo maka ne bebusebusa nsem bi a emfa ayikora bi ankokon ketenkete ene ho ahwan ne ade ene no bebusa o de me ni kantie sa NDC for press conference na ansa ya wo mo kire se o mo makwa ma cameras bemu a ayi afanyoma ken ne mo ne omu a omu nim sikase mu no be bisa questions bebre a be wi achi ne kura Bank of Ghana governor ha ne ni sukura bebre no amade enti oba mra hye be yafim akasa kura no o chese on kai mpo yenko tie bi wi a ne mpanimfo yi kasa ya omode atodwa Nanabi ne bu ofu papa sensem bi ekoso wa kyerɛkyerɛm tribunal sensem when na yagye to momra se badwafie woni ade ɛho bill no akwakosi sei lawyer Nana Boache Nanabi ene wa kyerɛ siemu papa yenya da agye na ode enti me mesra so be like me video na mame na wa share na do wa dwenkyerɛ nso aba yensu ade.
We see them on TikTok. And people who are listening and watching on TikTok they don't even understand the circumstances under which those comments were made and whether they were ruled out or not. So if you open the gates for media to be there, Afenyo will not be addressing the issues we are discussing today with the governor. He will get up and speak about every subject under the sun. And that is what you will capture, and that will appear to be the conversation that have happened. It is the reason he must be controlled. If he's not willing to play by the rules and stick to the matters that we are discussing, we will not allow him to stray into other extraneous matters. And all they did was that they knew the questions they have asked would provide no drama. And what they want is drama. And the drama is provided when he stands on his feet. He will leave the questions and we'll be talking about 24-hour economy. He will go and talk about Takukon Kitenkete and go and talk about tractors, all manner of things that we are not discussing at that moment. We are not going to allow him to bring you there, sidestep why we are called the governor, and then decide to dictate what should be reported. So if he wants the truth, he should come. We will allow him. But we are not going to allow for soundbite.
Thank you very much.
Over 1261 now. Also, the judiciary shall consist of the superior courts of judicature, comprising 1, the Supreme Court, and the Apex Court, Court Bartain, then Court of Appeal, and the High Court and tribunals. B, such lower courts or tribunals as Parliament may by law establish. Enti tribunal there enya ebrebi ana di brebi ewo your constitution. As to say our tribunal na yenuanum NDC for the home bill about Parliament no is another matter. Because nana ya kese ye betimi afra wo nana ya kese ne afro bi nso nana ya kese ba be ko na bia nipa ne kokko nipa ne tietia
wa kama sma ba ku bi no ya adwuma first capital or nana ya kese sa ba ku so PURC or so nana ya kese ko fo di adiboni egu mi
exactly enti be ko mu no na ye afro bi sa nanso nisu ne ban different, and that is why we are questioning this. And nana me yam sheme sanse enei sania ye court no ebinumu krasi yom niema no ema me yam sheme sa tribunal ehemu I think section 4 say be independent of what on say many lawyer was yamra ne pa nti so du no chechi mu kra no mesre no bana ase emfumfum aba ho kakra no lawyer the kunti ameka san say oka independent na je say onum kra no onye di na asem ye kra na wontimi mfa na asem na wodi no ensan kokko tsuru bia bia mu because de no ho okasa wi a wakasa wi but article 126 ha meken kan kire wi kire say lower court ye di asem a woni nye ho no utimi epem so de kosoro utimi de ko high court and the court of appeal and the Supreme Court tribunal ya yenuanum NDC for ekofa asadia bay a o maye eno nko ho act of parliament a o modi ahye act ni mu se ede no ho independent no already you see judiciary no independent. It is a tribunal now all refer to in the constitution under 126 now. Why would you want to also give such a body an independent feature of what? And that is the danger. And here, say, offer cases no banana, you asked something very Say see one mun be appointment yi. Yera Mahama na NDC for ya never be appointment no. Say omanya ntete bi so omanya ntete bi yenim. Cases on babe ye cases here already in our court that day. Cases borders on corruption, tax, some some aspect of criminal ways in Ibino Ebeko. So how are they going to convince and say it is different from already a year and someone our court that are yedi? And I'm a ebra NDC for by here. Kamala Harris amamiye mashime yachi abaya no ana mami ada yachi na yedne kokot na lawyer nka no ho ana yebusa no ye man take the plea emrem odi yedo kokota ye bebusa wo odi bem ana odi for so be a lawyer crampa. And my very good friend and colleague lawyer here knows. So obi a lawyer cry when you asem ko sa kwa kopel lawyer cry ma lawyer na e dey twitwaje no. How much more obi asabe oni mra ho hwe kra. Okoye ebusa no. So what ase so on ase. And o say ojitum wafum. Enti ho na say you convicted no ba ne sentence no. Monday ye hwe na ne hu no. Course amaye. Me frɛ Mawutu Senya West. Organizer, youth organizer, say eventually na mtese say ya secretary or no so lawyer ni mapa Douglas and he represent lady no nti ono kwa no ye nyantia ne so order Spintex police station omuko Saturday abaya say ya bro no ampa or the evidence kire Bruce's bia no nyanya ono e de kire okay eti ye chi no see ye hunu ano e no kwa kan say I am gitum mafum. See no obi anim. But to be fair, Monday a lawyer no any court no, and the lawyer no putting in a motion for her plea to be retaken. Who's a judge name? Na one pemwa and one is so kata say mpacho mo me some few minutes. Or church when maybe I say the sentence in odeba. The judge never took into consideration the motion before the court. Lawyer ni atum say, oh, ebra oba wanim na ano no. Na lawyer ni bia nka no yenim so say ye mra yi kire say. Si ye kire wa, ni edi kan o se ye kan obone a waye. E de kire wo. Na ye nya kan bonni kire we ni asa ka say wo. You are also entitled under the law. So we pay legal representation of your own choice. Say yenim say mra na ye kire e very technical. Where's the good man lawyer for crowd bia na say ye do suko ansa kwa ne ate ase ebre bia mra no kwa na ye sakire mu ntide bia na wusua de ente medi kan say lawyer ni nya asem kwa mpo na kopɛ lawyer ni na betwitwa age no how much more say bi obi ono nim lawyer onim law mu nsensem bia. So I felt in here at the Kuntia constitution e ka say ye bo wo kwadu na say wo ye free say mpo krampo no saboni wadi age say atentene for no omo hwe say ade no eye beyond reasonable doubt. And my good friend here knows beyond reasonable doubt eni say wo ma bibia ye ntanta e wa ade a wudie no eni so ma bibia ya kwansidie or say you must be clear in your mind that any person must with this aboni e the sentence no because eni fa ahudie na wo betwa so would ne kwako bibi punishment bi na ode ma no etini also ye bibia chese ampa ade a me ye de beyond reasonable doubt ye prove it before me enti Monday ndebe pa na ha adwen se wa kire obi fiada na oba court ehun ton so ka mo de na tena mema so ni mu aye de na ba court dem ho na wagye atum sa memene mfeso wagye atum say amedi boni bi na adwuada ne lawyer ni aba say oh na no oba na lawyer ni kan we ne lawyer ni aba ntimisre ni plea na o take ye no Mr. say e pese e take no dabi judge on tiase e ho ani a sentence no why e je mama yem shiri was our tribunal we ho look ye wo krom ha ena ye court abronye asemi a whole judge etimi throw judgment can say a woman say Ghana mrano a guarantee freedom of speech. Now Idi Amin can say your freedom of speech I can guarantee, but your freedom after speech I cannot guarantee. A whole judge, circuit court judge, celebrating as such a notorious tyrant, dictator, and they say Idi Amin. Ghana and Nemrim, Ghana be a beacon of democracy. Ghana will be a share so. Then you have a judge. I will go through the Milo or lawyer Nimapon. It me such a ruling. At the Idi Amin bum and yanon kwao. Or Saka say Yamranono. A woman say yes, you will be equal before the law. But it be above the law. He said that in his ruling. I was shocked. This judge, Prof. Lawyer, he has been promoted to the High Court as I speak to you. The judge who delivered such bad ruling. Osakura Kanya Kofa, Jojo well book, Animal Farm. As I debate the ruling, he must say Animal Farm. Animal Farm should be any Animal Farm city. Sebi, a bit ye and a binti ye. It you know, a new biana bit me at the editing atom. Nana, is it not dangerous for us that and the court to cramp away? Shani yehu. Nana, Yadia Yoko eye. Yadia Yoko eye, I say, Omudim Rana Salmon Sam, a chinchimumra, ye the bill 100 million tunko fossil, ye the 800 tunko fossil. When again, my good friend, the lawyer here knows that ye call school, no bill. Bill near China says send a beer nippon in Yanni. Every attention here, it won't hear Nipana, Bribia Nipana Baba. Bill is not meant to be punitive. But an idea, Yoko, and no cripple have Mecca. Hey, Medins are also be national security, police for Akachi, National Signals Bureau for BNI for. The only body are notoriously. So I ask myself the president moment in fact to the point that Haruna Idrisu, my former leader in Oye, say, why are we using bail as punishment? This is no rule of law. He himself said it. Now no Musales if you so kind says, in a jail him, Yankochi will say, when you're careful, and so can be. And I remember him to shame what tribunal we home. Say tribunal ye babeti. Ye the NDC for na kwa no. Because I'm telling you, appointing authority the president, any attorney general, any confront kakra ye hu kra he no ye. Kakra ye hu kra he no ye. Name one say President Mohammed bra wo opposition wo tro krata. E to command na Danko Akufo-Addo. Say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo is so pretending over criminalization of free speech. You even mentioned 3 instances in your own letter. I'll try 3 instances. Today, as I count, a nipa maku 25. And now buy a chiri homo for free speech. It be as such trivial. Obiako post bibi dumso is back as a quacochino. Obiako post bibi. Now no, yes, he gave me also about when you move fast, so there, the baby sign idea also sign it. Baba Mando to go to Facebook poster, ye jaro, gay calesa, what you quapai, young coaching and fanny betum. Obikan has him say, yedring. Then I ask myself, again, this selective justice, Nana, you will chroma. I brand to be a friend of Listo Wall and Najma, NDC. Now, Equa set number to was one. Now, see from you. Equa say, former IGP. Dampare okunkum nkofo police headquarters the video wo ho bia hu ye e kan say Adam Bona o hwe small arms so ono na supply bokufo tuo ani akode emye de kontokwa na obi anim how serious this thing obi anim boku conflict problems e dia breye obi anim hotun safre no obi anim hotun safre no abrantia o no na ti hu pesen Ralph ya okohunu nkofo wo Rich Hospital ebora ho e de funkura no. In fact, even when the ministry set up a committee, Abrantiano, I said, Nyadi appear before the committee. And indeed, he never appeared before the committee on an amount free. Lady, Oyen fake doctor. Anne Sansala Dalios, one way. Nana, onya appointment kra ewo National Health Insurance Authority onya minim lawyer patrol board bezo. Look at that. Lawyer who is working for the parties on the board. Then you go and take a fake doctor. Lawyer who the whole lawyer. Board biaso.
What's the point?
No, my point is that obi say or no your doctor say on your doctor. Afi earlier and Felix Becker say o me you free board no so. Why? Because say on your doctor. Wadada ban dada obia.
And to see from no.
Yenche no. Nana. Hwe near air course organ. Hwe miracles adi.
Unya time nko enu.
Nana pacho mami nkomu ka.
Unya time.
Nana unse me nua man injury time 2 minutes. Sama me injury.
Ono ne de me bam bebre.
Wa wo be de wa bam ka. Nana unim.
Si from minim.
Okay. Miracles.
Why dey?
Miracles. Iyo kodi krata abeto honum say omo ye nhwemu be 55 million ho. Omo ko ye musa 55 million bia ho asem.
Musa nde.
Ye musa no he. Nothing. Near hand a hard company said, I'm telling you, I mean, I was there throughout.
I was there in Yoko with him.
Yes, I was with Honum Sam on to say, me can't inside on number Honum Sam to say, see, Miracles not Crababeka. Was it they never asked him anything about 55 million? Number one. Number two, a branch now almost had in a car who said, Onuna started Triano, Nana, Ara who says such state institution, etimi unprofessional, etimi deep say. Onim say Sika old Triano, close to about 500,000. And no free, a year auditor's report to be a buyer the data 2025. Yes, he won't almost say charge, so won't just hackano. But look at what Yoko did. Almost said that the number of bomb to say, a miracles ye, and one accountant, and Bejatun Sam, Pama Fesi cabin a mutual hoka. Can you imagine? Why?
Anyway, Mami Professor Isaac Boadis.
Nana, let you finally, Mamira.
David, how do you call?
30 seconds. Oh, sir, highway 11 billion in 30 seconds. Nana, what call Kumasi Nancy? And then so free can now cook Kumasi. Time be free, be one here. Minimum time I'll be the opponents 7 hours.
I didn't.
Akwanya ye reku fado nanka ordualize no o faso wo se akwan ye oh a lot of places and I'm Kumasi in person fan of
me Kumasi you see the me ga say me Kumasi o me ga say me Kumasi me say wo ka say me Kumasi me say wo ka say me Kumasi a
lawyer me say
ni am pese me kire wo ne say ni am pese me kire wo ne say wo ye ma wo mfie nwotwe se fa ye Kumasi kwan
on the dia na me pese obakọ
ye ma mfie nwotwe se fa ye Kumasi kwan what ya maka bosom miansa akọwire ba bia be ka kire say kwan a wo sha ase a udualize way
yes sir
we bypass house we udualization
papa on kanokre me ya say mini o maka ne sa ana 8 years ye ka kwan a ye wura nanado danko akufu
ena Kumasi kwan ye den na say Kumasi
aban bi aba
oh baby o prioritize
Jonah why is it that
prioritize Chebi Town and Cemetery Road ena uja Kumasi kwan wa bia ba be ka kire say na nka wo ye Kumasi kwan wo ye Kumasi kwan bia ma prof nka bi na mre no beko ase bia ni wa be ka say fufuro bia ni wa be ka
na ares mama mintie Professor
o na be pacho ni o kan pacho mi
prof na
mama mintie Professor Isaac Boadi mi we na time o ma mesan aba na mama time don't worry mama time don't worry prof
no
baba
eja enyo bi odi agu okwan mu na pena ye di onkomo kakra na odi nyuma verse 4 so meti be 3 no afi on tentem na ya ba
11 billion
issue no so na emi say the kan Tribunal emi say menua no lawyer for e kasa ho emi say komo kasa dia na law honsem de eja mom no modi honkomo na say emi say nra yete say Supreme Court so appointed 4 judges be 3 and I count no quarry is a buy or appointed be a yemisana question you be for so yemisana esan say or 2 minutes or yes adding na impeni 4 mo show background sabi omo akomanum ye very respectable people near for na the na echichi maso kakra ye the period a woman any disappointment now overshare the 4 near don't buy let me be say a year. Oh, sorry. I was only did I make kind of 4 3 now maybe say it be a court speed in some Supreme Court nebia enkoye and the quality of service and enkoye and the FBD account survey many who answer maybe some questions or one now share Tribunal near account semia ya pass bill and said no anajo me mum dear say can decide din moment kabeboa me nim emre wo ho cause any time be can Tribunal sembia court be almost says I word no Ghana akoetum pa Ghana for so we shall Tribunal Ebrahim Reso mana era rolling time nti say ebe toja say say din say ababie mu a sabi obia so ebe ne ka yi kakra say ne asi dano na esa ababie mu na say imo den ka hwe din ne sisa na ka beboa Nemra abofrai ya che no em say ye man sentence em say nrai also ana now can you be say 32 cows no enunti anase president odin atem enti 2 issues now was obi so akosie 32 cows say no carry say no carry yentimi chum say
o prof da be no kwa sofo bi aka ho sofo bi ekobubu ne dan na e kan say ono okosie 32 cows asa na NDC ye wini na ye wrese dun ketia ya we sofo bi di kan Canada sofo ne enkochi no
na me ba ofa enti na me share the reasons meti han me new reason no say ma many kan so ntufu e wo ho ansana medical e de ne me se me kan no e de abawie nana to school ye chere
Azana Ubetufu no Ghana Police Service the statement be by anopay or say me person tell me kind kakra say the Ghana Police Service has secured the conviction and sentencing of Kamila Al-Hassan 43 to 1 year imprisonment with hard labor by the Accra Circuit Court for offensive conduct following the publication of offensive and abusive content on social media targeting the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the First Lady, Mrs. Lordina Mahama. The convict was arrested on 9 July 2026 through the intelligence-led operation after police intercepted a TikTok video in which she made offensive, insulting and derogatory remarks against the President and the First Lady, threats against their lives, and false allegations concerning the President's private life. The statements were considered capable of distorting public peace and undermining national cohesion. Following investigations, convict Kamila Al-Hassan was charged with offensive conduct and false communication and put before Accra Circuit Court, although sentencing was initially deferred following her claim that she was pregnant. A medical examination conducted at the police hospital confirmed that she was not pregnant. On 16 July 2026, the court sentenced her to 1 year imprisonment with hard labor. The Ghana Police Service is also taking steps to put the convict before the High Court on the separate charge of false communication under the Electronic Communication Act. The Ghana Police Service reminds the public that while the Constitution guarantees freedom of expression, that right must be exercised responsibly and within the confines of the law. The service reiterates that social media is not a platform for spreading falsehood, making threats, or publishing unlawful content, and warns that anyone who engages in criminal conduct online will face the full rigors of the law. Richmond Mensah, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Staff Officer, Public Affairs. I said, no.
Nana, then I make can say, your school away, school porn, on say, your chum of Friday. The chum how an impany for Cassa. The chum how only ni per Cassa, would do bone in the day, every man. In turn, now, in summer, you can, Eddie Guni Pahufin, ye did attempt, Eddie say, your soso. Na economy as I'm afraid the jamusa a hajin enti meka se e ba in some way kan abefo video base dancing obia nya kwan na akotrans na aka nsem a sabi egu nipa ho fi yakun the BRC other countries obi sorry call radio so ko kan nsem wie na de ntokwa oyene no de aba o mamu enti e ade a me soso me show bia so could pass on quite sad I feel na sometimes no mpanifo ni bo a mmofra na koye saa de no kra wie no afebo na onkasa akɔfa nkrɔfo no na ɔmo don sa tom sayem na afei obohu sɛ ɔmo no mo ɛkɔ bankro mu show machi sɛ ɔmo koye saa de kode no mesre sɛ yɛmpanifo tie a yɛde kasapa yɛde nyansa kasa mofra so tie a besre na yɛkasa ho ate na amma oman yɛtunya ntoma pa e de afra ne mo ne meka ne sɛ ne ati na enro a meti aban no kasa ne sɛbe na no hye na yɛbɛhu sɛ ne bɛba na ne sɛ aban bɛkasa yɛnto nsanfrɛ no na ɛho na mede me kasa yi ɛbɛkɔ gyina na makasa sɛ yɛpɛsɛ clean system no dia we should not be selective. Se pese system saa de ekoso no enye ne ebema ya ni yie dia mesre ekwan efa so de chi nipa ekwan efa so etoto na no ekwan efa so de ne court yedi na asem e wo se fa kwan papa so anya sa ne menye kan ebeka se selective justice ne okoka sa asem yin can ne by now chaos in them is emu nsem ben ye fa so de gina so chaos no kokaye ana say president couldn't attempt papa o kan asase na nkasa no minu di ato no say abofra na e fa no say no kore mini court obi see a man and lawyer say onko gina chi no nka na asema na ye vesre ye vefa kwan papa so Miyama justice na ayedwo because no one here preach be bia eko enti nana me de hobby si ho na maba ai auditor general's report no so I may say o kan 11 billion you said the Koye expressway question bi sa ne say ye obi o dada ana ni bi o ho ye start ye bi ana ya start anya bi meaning say we're a special purpose vehicle. I perceive a DSR ejumano. Now, you better clarify. Say, Sikano was moved from one account to another account. It take him saying answer na sa information ever. Now, every ben also said you better clarify. I'm not public na ati. Akoya sumowi answer na ya better sadi. Abayin ba o kasa o better value for money office. Minimum say atia. Minimum be edu. Kasa nyumai ho na o se nyina kokofa. Na sa report beto je. There been another report o ho aye ndi ho nkomo. This is assembly. Sika o se call impuntunjumam. Eno da ho. Almost about 24 million. Yen kan ho asem wie. Tievesre sometimes you be when they say a money to you and send a be here no. And now Kumasi lawyer cannot. You won't spend more than 7 hours. And so do Kumasi. Jane Porto Sunina, a quinina. But Mamusa na a year dual road from time ago. Minimum BSC. Say, ye no so dear, and you'll see who. Na ye ma ya kwan no sabe eda ho na etimi yisu netimi ma economy activity ekoso ye nana me hwe na esi wo Bank of Ghana wo Parliament aso ho Mr. Rose and answer na esi em say na enyoma nine Bank of Ghana governor or report was obeyi ano na obaye na me say yesen some of the two edwa no yenko in cameras na yenko tie sansem no minority for say that be e was say show na o kan sansem no e wo ha na obi aso TV na anaju na me hu report to be of Ghana Today me nim say what is that news outlet with that Ghana Today na me nimba me fafi online Tibiana, I have to be careful and quote the source. But Ghana today is here. Ghana today is here. On the 15th July, and Adiba Toja. Or say, Asemi Fi Yera Mahama Yariga, majority leader. As someone can say, Ghanaians will see the tricks we are using to hold the city down artificially. And the economy would collapse if we allow Ghanaians to view and listen to the BOG governor's parliamentary probe.
Métier majority leader, the tricks part of the Manti. Manti the trick part of, but the other part of what he said, the suggested said. Say my governor no quite na Obabe can Yesika 7 months and the 12 Bontenea. Yentias Yesika 7 no foreign partners or any other interested parties. Omotia one here na kwakoha. Send a
then they won't have a
it's the
same thing at
so it's a tricks they via mean fuel in this for speculation via I mean speculate anything falsehood. It's a one teacher any tricks in feel. Now you find all kinds say you person international community better acquire first one yeah economy. Matthias Obi say the same as we are governor. Now, and you know or your press conference all the time. Any monetary policy issues etuja. You know kind inflation. Your policy rate, action rate, almost serious every month be at the end of the month. Of a kasamiete. Now kasa and no yes kasa na okana you are TV. And no na okana. Na eba ne saying and now obekase ni opeso kana ye ma onka ye nkose kokom na eka ni enti wo ho mame for the role of a leader enfantuja meti here say me school pon ma me kwan ya na on sentiment na come ye juma wa so ebi me kasa so a ebi ano ma ka bibi anko ye pa me school e be twin dedio ye be ha me ko committee anim nti me kasa e wo se honte na me share me school no pon no anonyam sansuna oye president o kasa e kwachire so a president bia no kasa kwa o kasa na nice bibi so because the whole world etie sansuna ye CEO o kasa ma ban to one kasa yi a itimi how adwen o ye chief e wo area o kasa o se hote sanse o share o man for na ma to me out me kasa and to share the whole world governors our central banks among kasa call and now call even MTN the CEO of MTN and ne okasama the global MTN no to kokaya de bi no koya de enya ye man ho ache no sounds na o ye governor okasa ekwachire okasa ye mfa ni agro so okasa o man no enko yi a the whole world etie international community omutie investors omutie omo person wo hwe videos ka koto obi atie na ebane sen ne kasa all the other governors babe kano ene e wo se ye ka e de shedem mo obi antie meji ho na e ha me Bank of Ghana is an independent body but publicly no or accountable because issues or kasa no or kasa for inflation or kasa for exchange rate or kasa for GDP or kasa for reserves sa nyoma mabo nyina no e affect our daily lives so me say or say ye mane nkasa nemo ye mena ko kasa okoko mu no ana na achuma so kakra na ne kan wo se emfa second part in adwuma then na wo ho pa wo se edisie ayente say ekwan fa se ebu economy no ye man crofo tia your economy be collapse. And now we say abochi the dollar be tuja. I will train Bank of Ghana. Abochi or $10 no. So operator Monday obeka say ope dollar obeka so and then me rate ma Bank of Ghana Monday so na my rate. E chese obi bia o this kaya juma anase oye bibi o mam. E asoya ye fa ni agro. Asem o ka bia no ye fa asem se asem na e kronje no waka. Enti say ye preventing so den sembe tuja. Sabi. Yanko back then ko he sa DC Parliament. Emana kasa ye manin kasa. Ko share indicators any effect on sa pronouncement keke. Pronouncement ba say manin kasa no. Go and check the stock prices.
Then let me go
and check exchange rate. Neko share because on my idea negative biano it affect your currency. Idea positive it affect it.
I mean na me promise that na be 2 minutes be nana
enye 2 minutes so nana 30 seconds so
there be me promise you 2 minutes nana mama 2 minutes na 2 minutes dey dia onya ye unim say wa oni pa kofi converse na eba eti kofi town na mama o mu 2 minutes no
na me so ya no mama me one nana
there be unka honka ho
me enche
nana wadaruma enche ye party mu ye regional ye drew region so say na yenim say National Steering Committee and TBS share. Na ye share na ye de krata ebetudwa. First of all, let me say, sir, it is most unfortunate, sir, the General Secretary will suffer any attack for a decision the National Steering Committee taking. Most unfortunate. And I want to say, sir, so we share your constitution more. The National Steering Committee, the composition is very clear. National Chairman, General Secretary, your presidential candidate, the next president, Ekahobi, me Kahobi, National Women's Organizer, Youth Organizer, Nasara Organizer, Communications Director, National Treasurer, Inye Kahobi. Ye kwa tuaba. Nano. And ye inviting a baby answer and invited directors. No. Na Director Gary Nimako, Director Legal, no de betu ye nim say when your court processes are injunctions be a war constituency be to brief you know are you a processes ni yan then the acting national chairman no tijom ye nyina ye jitu no de krata ba say baby a sanse ye di mra so ne ye party mra na ye di twa ye funumenti no baby a injunction obia no omontwentwan so na enko kan asem ni bi ye hu se constituencies be ampemwa and omotoko so and omotoye
even though there was a directive against that.
Yes, and what General Secretary said the kratakra sa by say sa constitution no constituency no and your constitution no kra no e be under review. Subsequent to that and yes akohia National Steering Committee na no okuadai and ye the directives by say constituencies are omotoko so to ye no yen national ye regard say elections in yanko so enti hono ye twam na matin koma akoso na mesre the General Secretary is the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party enra mo fidi ba akoso metina nan kansa bodu nkomo nana ahobrase ni di mu enkomo a wodi fa General Secretary hu no kwasem nie entwe ye. The decision is not the General Secretary's decision. The decision is the decision of the National Steering Committee acting on behalf of National Executive Committee. Timesre, any unfortunate attacks beyond a General Secretary, party accepted. The decision was a steering committee decision. The General Secretary's mandate and the acting National Chairman was to communicate same. And that is it.
Lawyer, I promise 1 minute.
Me say omu nimraso.
The other 1 minute
na esane ko omu nkola ne ho no. Se mu
openi mo yenya tisi party ma. Na party me sha kwa mo.
Nana.
O party mo no problem.
Opportunity no. cancel the assembly by mami take care.
Obe kan internal party matter on the amudi kwa munye wi.
Party assembly my educate in the masses no. Hwe me nya experience bi wo court bi a me ko na papa ne buy no na oni lawyer ni. Let's move away from NDC and PP. Let's educate our brothers. Oni lawyer ni na abra ye emana taking the plea no. Na ye translate it directly the call
language what you said man it's done.
Na ye say wakobu obi fesuo wall obi asi wall e woni ono na asase so e no wakobu wall nagu e na ye bae no mo say ye say wakobu obi wall agu a enimra mu na eye nokore ana enye nokore ana say eye nokore ene no no mfa ne say waje atum nti se nkamini ono ni lawyer o nti no mu gine no so aka say oye guilty na me sorry wo court na me so be pam cho bo asemo e de twam na me so me twam na me beto so na papa ne akani ana wabu obi wall egu wall ne de wabu egu nemum se wall no bugu ye odi bim so obugu ye na odi for de wo misa no wo say ye no kure de wabu egu anu ye different from udi bim and uni bim. It is uncoming new asada no.
Lawyer, you are making a mistake.
No, I'm not.
Me say ni panic or can we?
Unfortunately,
because criminal justice meeting no. The following Monday, lawyer ba. Lawyer say we put in motion. Say on we taking the plea. It is different.
Lawyer for this is my court and court rise. Every minute I can say the card number here chima Ghana's morning voice chairman Jina Kwame Sefakanya me and mo. FM. Obetere nkadwo ada makra mu nyina. Peace FM.